Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, and of course, enjoy this
Easy.
episode of Raw Talk on BBC.
Ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, and when it come to it, I stop for my niggas for nothing above them. We came from the gutter, wooders and noodles, we came from the struggle. Pull out the chopper, these niggas imposters, real street nigga, I'm preaching the gospel. Know that they mad that they couldn't stop us, move like a unit compares to mobsters. Ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, and when it come to it, I stop for my niggas for nothing above them. We came from the gutter, wooders and noodles, we came from the struggle. Pull out the chopper, these niggas imposters, real street nigga, I'm preaching the gospel. Know that they mad that they couldn't stop us, move like a unit compares to mobsters. Got my head high and through all of the pain. They shot my nigga, put two on his brain. Really took losses, nothing the same. Baking the beef, but I can't entertain. No cap, I had to fuck up a check. 100K large, I reverse out of debt. Put up a bag and they think they a threat. Send my little nigga the company neck. None of us got some like hoes. All of our neck, they froze. All them up get on rolls. How they forget they told. Real nigga, we never fold. Whole time stay solid. Tell my whole squad stay silent. When we see them, we bomb them. Prezi Obama, where we hide them, can't find them. Niggas, fuck your honor. Travel new range, smoking all haze. Secrets I take to the grave. Never let a bitch know where you lay. Black ski mask, they gon' run it with cage. Told my nigga we all we got. Used to trap a pocket lots. Now I rap for audience. Say they ballin', but they not. Ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, and when it come to it, I stop for my niggas for nothing above them. We came from the gutter, wooders and noodles, we came from the struggle. Pull out the chopper, these niggas imposters, real street nigga, I'm preaching the gospel. None of they mad that they couldn't stop us, move like a unit compares to mobsters. Ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, and when it come to it, I stop for my niggas for nothing above them. We came from the gutter, wooders and noodles, we came from the struggle. Pull out the chopper, these niggas imposters, real street nigga, I'm preaching the gospel.
Well, hello everyone, welcome to BBC World. I'm your host, Raymond F.Weddy, and yeah, nice to have you guys live. If you're watching live right now, make sure you, of course, like the video and comment, because I'm actually going to be, discussing a very interesting topic right here, because Joshua recently conducted an exclusive interview with Sun Sport, where he kind of just revealed everything, like the reason why he says single, the reason why he doesn't really have a girlfriend yet, or haven't really been looking yet, or something like that. And of course how he's coping with the lockdown as a dad and all that. So many things he talked about in this interview, so we're gonna break it down step by step. And yeah, if you're watching, make sure to like the video. If you want to be part of the conversation, just let me know so I can see I can hook you up, or so I can join be part of the show. So now let's talk about it. Joshua, the title being Looking for Love, and Joshua opens up on his struggles with dating, life as a dad during lockdown, and fighting Tyson Fury. So Joshua, of course, the world heavyweight boxing champion, today opens up to the Sun about life in lockdown with his family, including becoming super dad to his 4-year-old son JJ. Of course, in the world exclusive interview, the 30-year-old father also discusses his determination to knock out boxing rival Tyson Fury. Is a flirtatious quip to the Queen and how sport can help reunite Britain after the COVID-19 crisis. Now, what Joshua said here that actually caught my attention while talking about all this is that he said, I quote, "My dad, okay." He said, I think you can date. We're talking about a relationship. He said, I think you can date and still be a successful sportsman, but it's hard to find a balance. And I would have to compromise, which I have not felt able to do. Listen, what Joshua did right here is something that is very, very unusual in a way, because people will say, oh, Joshua is this, he has money, he can do that, can do that. Listen, to find a woman that is really, really gonna be down for you, is hard, especially when you become famous. If Joshua had met someone while he was still unknown, it's a different case than when he's already famous, is a world champion, and not only that, his brand, he's got money, he's got all this sort of stuff. Like, for example, Deontay Wilder. For Deontay Wilder, it's easy because Deontay Wilder looked at it a different way. Deontay Wilder really care what his current mother of his child wants or whatever. There's what I just care about, like living a lavish lifestyle and all that. But Joshua differs from the Unterwater because Joshua is a very is a visionary guy in a way. Like, and he said as well, my dad never gave me advice about much. But in terms of relationships, what I've learned and what I tell my son is it would be nice to find a high school sweetheart and to grow together, because as you get older you get set in your ways. So you're just like, okay, of course it would be nice. Looking at Joseph's girlfriend, I think they went to the same school in a way. That's where they knew each other. So it is hard, Joshua growing up in a Nigerian household. Any woman that would want to get in Nigerian life now, I think the woman will have to prove maybe 200%, even if it's not going to be 50%, because Nigerian parents, they want to see something, you know what I mean? They want to see everything, they want to know everything, they want to know every detail. It's not like, for example, in the Western world right here, and if you're like a person that grew up with a non-immigrant parents, is a little bit different, because anybody can do whatever he wants. But growing up in a Nigerian household, when you of course introduce a girl to your mom or to your parents, they're gonna they have to go through extra investigation to know what's going on, the background of family and all that. And he said, for me to have a relationship now means I will have to compromise and change my ways, and I don't know how easy that will be for me to do so. So I do date, but I don't get to the stage where I actually put anyone in that position. You see what I say? Like, this is very simple. And he said, I don't have a girlfriend and I haven't had one for a while, but as I get older, I do think it would be nice to have someone to grow with as well. But I honestly haven't found anyone yet. So many Nigerian girls have be crushing on Joshua. Less, of course, lots of people they know DJ Copy. I don't know DJ Copy, the daughter of Tedela. She loves Auntie Joshua. She loves him a lot. She's even friend to Joshua's sister. And you also have girls like Uriel, from Nigeria. So many girls, crushing on Joshua. But the thing is that I don't know how to say it might be, because he being famous and all that. Oh boy, in money, some people would find it, you understand? And with some Nigeria guys, my guy, person need to check her. You need to double check her, you know what I mean? To give them a chance like that, because when you're famous and have money, anybody can say care about you. But I believe that Joshua have to go back to the root, If you let me break it a little bit small. So if as they grow up that time, you get some kind Chidiwe basically go to your class, or basically go to your area, or you go basically go to try to they go to hire you in a way, or you battle them, or they give you attention in a way. So that could work out but other than that, I don't know. I don't know, because I think Joshua right now in his stage, I think it would be better for him to go with celebrities, than with just normal stuff, normal girls. I just think so, because if he start mingling with if he takes someone who doesn't know much about fame and doesn't know how to handle it or have ego, is gonna kill his career. Okay, so Joshua of course has to be very careful. So now we said, is there any future girlfriend who would have to understand what it's like to be famous? You understand? So very interesting. So he said, I need to go to celebrity parties. Maybe I need to get off the estate and start going to celebrity parties. Maybe do something different. I hope I will, and probably meeting someone else who understands fame and will make sense. I will hope so, but it needs to be someone down to health, family oriented, someone who can call my mom their second mom. It takes time to grow that, and as I said, now I'm older, I'm stuck in my ways. As I get older, it will be nice to bring someone in my world, but it's dependent on who, and I just haven't found someone yet. Maybe we can go on a hunt. we all have that time now. We have the time now. So it was open-minded, and it's okay, yeah, I'm probably going on and see what happens. But the main thing I want to talk about is about the Tyson Fury. You know, the same time. You know, man. Listen, for Tyson Fury 1, that one is like Joshua is going hard on Tyson Fury, man. He's not like he's not like ready to give it up yet with Tyson Fury. So we're gonna look at it. And of course, you need discipline. According to AJ, he said, I quote, "Is my lifestyle, you know, talking about being disciplined, is my lifestyle. That's what I've done all my life. Instead of going to college, I went to school of boxing. I learned how to fight. So I'm still doing my studying, I'm still doing my education, but I've got a key to my local gym, which I'm allowed to go in. You need discipline, and that's one thing I've got personally. I don't need to be told or pushed. Is in my character." That is very interesting because, you know, in a sport of boxing, you see so many boxers, you know. So many boxers, they have all this attention, but they don't have discipline within them. You know, they don't know how to feign. They don't know when to start training or not. But Joshua is not a guy you're gonna just say, "Oh, wake up in the morning." Like, let me just give you an example. Remember, after Andrews, you know, defeated Anthony Joshua, his coach Manny Robles didn't hear from him anymore. Like, his coach Manny Robles, as coach, was the one even trying to force Andrews Jr. to train. That shows Andrews Jr. is not humble and has no discipline, because a disciplined guy, I mean, after winning, he himself would say, "Listen, I want to go back." He will go back the same day to start training. In fact, if possible, he will do that. Joshua, let's not forget, Joshua, after he lost, okay, next morning of it, Joshua started training. You know what I mean? So Joshua didn't have to wait and like, you know, say, "Oh, because I've lost now, it didn't go, hide from anyone," because let's just keep it right here. Wilder, since he's lost to Tyson Fury, hasn't really been active on social media and hasn't really active at all. The guy just been like doing his thing in a way, and it's just kind of crazy, you know. It says, I just hear the bags skip, and it's the first time in my own boxing career where I've been left alone. Normally, I've got someone in my ear telling me what to do, how to do it, and I actually really enjoyed being on my own. It's been a blessing, and there's nobody to spar with, so you don't get hit. That's not always a bad thing. He went on and said, my workout regime is always boxing, and it's one of those things I love most about boxing out of all sports. You really don't need much to get started. And of course, there's a message from Joshua saying, telling the NHS, "Thank you." Of course, our NHS people love and respect. It's just a pair of shorts, some trainers, and you can just start shadow boxing straight away. Watch some Mike Tyson, and you can just pick some things. That's what I used to do. I would watch Mike Tyson a lot and try his moves in the garden. Go to the park, shadow box, do running, listen to a bit of Rocky music, get into your mind that you're a boxer, and then you're good to go. And Joshua also talked about, changes in his domestic routine after to be highly beneficial as well. So AJ says, "I never sit in the living room, and for the first time ever, I have done. I was sitting outside earlier, and I would never normally do that either. I would usually be at a gym, sauna or swimming. Of course, COVID has been a global pandemic and awful, but for a lot of people, it has helped people find out about themselves and what they want to do." Great statement from Joshua. Say. Then he continued, "They have worked on themselves and spent time with your family, and that's been very positive for me." So listen, Joshua dedication as a boxer is not to be messed with. You know, I mean, you have to look at Joshua and to see that, listen, this guy is not a guy you're just gonna like. It's not a guy you have to tell what to do. You know, you can of course culture him and tell him this and what he doesn't know, but he's not a guy you have to push to go train when he's on his own for Joshua. And that's just the greatest thing about Joshua. Like, he keeps moving forward, and that's the reason why he's been so successful in what he does. Even when he lost, some people were like changed on him and say, "Oh, this one is a bum, is this, is that, he's never done shit, he's never done that." But yeah, Joshua has achieved a lot in the sport of boxing and still isn't getting the right recognition from the fans, from some fans. They say like they see Joshua as a guy who is who has one style, who is easy to eat and all that. But yeah, these same people said, let's not forget what they said. They said Joshua cannot move. Joshua has no footwork. I remember Tyson Fury on her saying that Anthony Joshua the robot, he's not gonna beat Andrews Jr. How will he beat him? Andrews Jr. is too fast for him and all that. But what did Joshua do? Joshua took Rizzo to school, and then all those guys came back, started saying it was boring and all that. So no matter what he does, he never wins. But you guys have seen it, you've heard it from what I have to say, and of course from you've seen it here. Joshua, of course, has explained the reason why he's not in a relationship here, and he doesn't. He's not looking like that in a way, but kind of taking his time to see who will be best for him. But is what it is, man. So guys, like the video, share, subscribe, and as usual, I give you guys nothing but bangers. Go check out my interview with Lawrence, Lawrence from the other guy. What's his name again? It's a boxer interview, but I've not posted it yet. I'm gonna post it soon. I hope, because I made a hero interviewing the guy, so I have to edit so many things. If not, I'll redo it again. Check that one out, and also check out the one I did with Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, a few weeks back. And stay blessed, guys. Stay hungry. Stay humble.